In 1962, a Stanford MBA student named Phil Knight wrote a research paper with a crazy title, "Can Japanese Sports Shoes Do to German Sports Shoes What Japanese Cameras Did to German Cameras?" At the time, Adidas and Puma, the German giants, owned the world. Nobody believed a kid from Oregon could challenge them. But Phil didn't just write the paper. He lived it. He flew to Japan with no money and convinced a company called Onitsuka to let him be their American distributor. This is the story of how Blue Ribbon Sports became Nike, a $180 billion giant that changed how the world thinks about winning. Phil Knight's co-founder was his former track coach, Bill Bowerman. While Phil handled the business, Bill was the mad scientist. One morning, Bill looked at his wife's waffle iron and had an epiphany. He wondered if the waffle pattern would provide better grip on a running track without the weight of metal spikes. He ruined the waffle iron, but he invented the waffle trainer. This was Nike's first major innovation. It gave runners a cushion they had never felt before. Phil realized that to beat the Germans, they couldn't just sell shoes, they had to sell performance. They weren't just a company, they were a group of shoe dogs obsessed with the craft. In 1971, Phil needed a logo. He paid a graphic design student named Carolyn Davidson $35 to draw something that conveyed motion. He famously said, "I don't love it, but maybe it will grow on me." That logo became the swoosh, one of the most recognized symbols in human history. But the real explosion happened in 1984. Nike was struggling, losing ground to Reebok. Phil took a massive gamble and signed a rookie named Michael Jordan to a $2.5 million contract, an unheard of amount for a newcomer. The NBA banned the Red Air Jordan 1 South for being too colorful. Nike didn't back down. They paid the $5,000 per game fine and ran ads saying, "The NBA threw them out of the game. Fortunately, the NBA can't stop you from wearing them." They turned a product into a rebellion. By 1988, Nike launched the "Just Do It" campaign. It wasn't about the shoes. It was about the struggle. Phil realized that Nike's true product was inspiration. He famously said, "We're not in the shoe business. We're in the entertainment business." He understood that if you have a body, you are an athlete. By aligning the brand with the greatest athletes in the world, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, LeBron James, and Nike became a symbol of human potential. They don't sell sneakers. They sell the belief that you can overcome your limits. Phil Knight proved that a crazy idea from a college paper could conquer the world. He taught us that shoe dogs don't just work for money, they work because the world needs to keep moving. Is Nike still the king of the streets, or is the competition finally catching up? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more stories on the titans who built the brands we wear every day.